Hi, my name is Janel Dalesio. I'm a gifted support teacher here at North Penn School District. Currently, my 6th grade students are doing a project called The Game of Life. What happens is they first research for a job using an internet website that they connect to, that they have interests in currently now as a 6th grade student. Then I teach them how to write resumes and cover letters. Then we prepare for our interview. We research some common interview questions and practice answering those questions together. The students practice together, interviewing each other one-on-one, and then I do final interviews with them before they go and interview with the school principal. So they ask that question, they listen to your answer, and there's no feedback, there's no smiling or like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. At that interview, they dress professionally, they walk in with their resumes and cover letters, they shake hands and go on about a 10-minute interview where the principal simulates being their future boss and asks them questions.
What do you consider to be your greatest strength?
Well, my greatest strength is probably negotiating skills.
After they get the job, then they come back and they do research on where they want to live. Once they have an apartment, they look for a used car or a new car to buy, and we talk minimally about financing and what the payments would be like for that new car purchase. And then they begin using Microsoft Excel to create a spreadsheet so that they can see what their budget is. Are they making enough money within their new job that they have to be able to afford the apartment, the car, and all of the other unexpected expenditures that they would have during this project. Once their budget is created and I approve their budget, which is basically making sure that they're bringing in more money than they're paying out, we begin a computerized life simulation game that I created where they're clicking on choices, and it may be that they get a raise at their job that day, so they have to calculate what a 2% raise is in their salary and they add that into their checkbooks. It may be that it's their mother's birthday and themselves and their siblings have to prepare a budget to plan a party, and they're hoping that they have enough money to be able to pay for that party and get the gift. At the end of the project, we culminate by doing a 1040 easy form. They determine whether they're getting money back for taxes or they have to pay. At the end of the game, they calculate how much money they have left. They determine their own level of success for this project. We journal throughout the whole project what the experiences are like. It's very interesting to hear how upset they get when they figure out how expensive some things are, or how unfair it is that perhaps they have to pay for a birthday party, or that their job suddenly decides that they don't need them anymore and they have to look for a new job. I feel this project enhances, most specifically, math. It's a very math-oriented project and gives them real-world experience with the things that they've been learning in math throughout elementary school. They learn how to use a checkbook, and they're balancing their checkbook. They've created a budget, so they're calculating how much money is going out versus how much money is coming in each month. I think it gives them a real sense of connection to their families at home, because I know from experience that they talk with their parents at home about this budget planning. They begin asking their parents questions about, well, how is it that we afford this, that, or the other thing? And then they get more involved in their home life and their home family planning for certain things. Tonight at dinner, I want you to ask your mom and dad, or whoever does the shopping, is it $150 for food, or is it $150 for everything they may buy in a shopping week? Meaning, they have to go to the drugstore because you ran out of shampoo. I think it's an excellent way to take what they're learning in math and make it real world and make it make sense for them. So as they look towards the future and the things that they may want or dream about when they graduate high school or graduate college, they can hopefully look back on this project and say, like, oh, I remember I really wanted that penthouse apartment and tried to be able to afford it even though I was cutting my budget really close and it just didn't work out. Or perhaps, oh, I know I'm going to have a Porsche 911 when I graduate, and I'm going to have this other thing. And then they start researching and figuring out just how much money these things cost, and realize, okay, I either need to get a much better job or have more economical taste in my cars and apartments when I grow up. I really hope that this project is meaningful to the kids. I think that they truly enjoy it. I think it gives them a great sense of what it's going to be like once they go out and get their first job, their second or third job. And I think it helps them make some positive decisions as they go off into the real world.
For all of these stories and more, log on to nptv.npenn.org. for all of our programming at your fingertips 24 hours a day.